gosh, y'all, my chair keeps turning to the side. I might have to do it like a senior portrait. Like, hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, though, or welcome to my channel. Oh, first off, y'all, look at my hoodie. It's like a, let me stand up. I don't know if you're gonna. The No Justice, No Peace hoodie. Okay, so let me tell you about my freshman year experience at Lincoln. So I have some notes right here because if you know me, you know I'm a little slow. I forget a lot. Like, I'll literally forget mid-sentence, like what I'm talking about. The first thing, okay, so Lincoln University. So let me just start off with right now. So right now, I'm a sophomore, about to go into second semester, Jersey. I mean, that's it. Let's start with why I chose Lincoln. So, like, my high school was like a predominantly white high school, or like diverse. So I knew I was going to HBCU. Like, it was no doubt about that. Like, I applied to no other schools, only HBCUs. And I knew like it was going to be a problem getting into any of them because my grades were fine. So I'm like, either way, I'm gonna go somewhere, get a degree, and go to law school somewhere. Like, I'll damn was not worried. But one thing I did want to do was cheer. Now, I cheered since middle school and in high school, but that was like traditional cheer, you know. I wanted to try stomp and shake. Honestly, it's something I thought I would never be able to do. I was like, oh, I don't know how they doing that, how they got their voice like that, how they gonna move, shit like that. But your girl did it. We're gonna get there. But I was looking for cheer, so I was looking at DSU, Delaware State. I looked at Morgan, but then Morgan didn't have my major. I think I looked at Virginia State, and I looked at Bowie. So I think Bowie and DSU gave me money. Like I said, Morgan didn't have my major, so I didn't really care. And mind you, I didn't even find out about Lincoln until I was literally in high school. Like, in my first period, I'm looking at HBCUs near me, and Lincoln pops up, and I go on a little guidance website, and we had a Lincoln visit that day. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go to guidance to go sign up. And as I walk in, what do they call, rep? Not representatives, ambassador, something. She was there from Lincoln, and the guidance counselor was like, oh, sorry, but nobody signed up. I was like, no, I'm here. So let's go, bro. Tell me about the school. Because, like, honestly, I knew them kids at my school was not gonna sign up for no HBCU things. I was like, come on, girl, I got you, let's go. So she told me about this school, and she had actually cheered there. So, and like I said, that was really what I was interested in. I knew I was gonna get in, like, I could get into Bowie, DSU, everywhere else. And so I just started looking at cheer. Like, I looked at DSU, I was looking at the cheer like, okay, see how I felt about it. I was looking at Bowie cheer, seeing how I felt about it. And I saw Lincoln cheer. I was like, oh, I like this. And she was telling me about it. And then she was also telling me like about the school and about my major, because I'm a double major, criminal justice and Spanish. And like my minor is like pre-law, so I'm like on the pre-law track. I'm doing legal studies. So she was telling me about the criminal justice program and like about studying abroad and everything. So I'm like, okay. And then we literally applied right there. So like 10-15 minutes. I got my decision like in 2 weeks, and I was in. And I even got a scholarship. So I'm like, okay, we just gonna go here. And plus, it wasn't too far. It wasn't like too close where my parents could just pop up anytime. But like I said, it wasn't too far to where they wanted to like drive me to. I got in, and I looked at their cheer. I was like trying their cheer. I was like, first, like, going from traditional cheers to stomp and shake is something. And I was looking at, you know, like they have a Fifi's page, and I was like, and it was looking real good. I was like, that looks real complicated. But I was like, I'm gonna try it. Like, I never back down for no challenge. Like, we're gonna do it. And if I don't make it, I was getting involved in something else. Like, they had other stuff to get involved in. When I went to school, to college, like freshman year, I went in a relationship. Like, I left high school in a relationship, then we went to college together. And he ended up playing football there. So, he was there before me, and I moved in. Moving day was literally like the hottest day ever. Look, like, don't even try to look cute for real, because I remember I was up all night gluing down my clothes, sewing, doing the sewing and everything. Your forehead, look, my forehead was gleaming. Like, everybody was just sweating. Football players was sweating. The football players could be, oh my gosh, the football players were sweating because they help you move your stuff up from your cars up to your room. Yeah, it was just so hot, and there was just so many people. And Going into the building I was in Hansberry, second floor. It's hot, and you know the second floor don't have no AC. Like, y'all know. And as you're going up, everybody got the Walmart bins that's falling apart. Like, the little plastic bin majigs. Like, I'm carrying it up the stairs, all three. And mind you, I had put my stuff in there, like dorm stuff, how I was gonna have it organized in my room. It all fell on the steps in front of people trying to carry up mini fridges. I was like, oh, bump it. That's, it's a dub. And I get in my room, mind you, it's mad hot. I think I got there before my roommate. And like, it was like my parents, my two parents, my brother, I think my grandma came, my aunt came, and I think my cousin came. I don't even remember. But there's just so many people that like, and there's so many people in the hallway, and nobody knows the place, and everybody's just around. It's hot. It's like, oh my gosh, like I'm trying to set up my room, but it's hot, and there's so many people saying, put this here, put this there. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I started getting irritated. I get irritated really fast. And everybody's like, do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm like, look, chill, please, chill. Then my roommate came, they started talking to her. Like, I was like, okay, hello. Like, I had found out who my roommate was. Like, you'll find out from GroupMe. We use GroupMe like OD. Like, we have each, you know, class chat, like 23, 22, 21 and everything. And then we have our building chat. So like I said, I was in Hansberry. So we would have a Hansberry chat, and I was on second floor. So we would even have a second floor chat, you know? So we use GroupMe like for literally everything. That's how the campus communicates. Between that Instagram, that's how we get the word out about different things and stuff like that. And the stuff that I brought, I really just brought the stuff that they put on the list for you to bring. Cause I didn't want to bring too much. Like on moving day, you can tell when somebody's bringing too much. Like people be coming in 3-4 cars deep. I had 2 cars. They be coming in 3-4 cars deep. They be having all this extra stuff. I be like, oh no, I don't do all that. Negative. So I had set my room up, and it was hot. Like I had looked like a bum, but I didn't care who else. Like who was I trying to impress? Nobody. But yeah, so that was that. And after moving day, you have a freshman week. So the freshman week thing, I used to go to the events because I like meeting new people. It was fun though, and even though it was hot, like it was all just freshmen there. So even though we all hot, like you meeting everybody. Like we got a lot of people from DMV. I'm meeting people from there. I'm meeting people from Jersey, actually, from New York, Philly, stuff like that. So we just, and everybody was dead chill. Like I'm like, I don't know how everybody's about to be, because I don't know. I honestly didn't know what to expect, but I know I was excited because it was my first time being in like a Black environment. Like I was, y'all don't understand how happy I was. A sense of comfortability, kind of like you're more comfortable because, like honestly guys, I didn't have my first Black teacher until high school. Like literally, and I think that was senior year. So that's me going from kindergarten through 11th grade with no teachers that looked like me. Like we had some subs, but my first like real class teacher that I remember, yeah, it was senior year. It makes you feel comfortable, and it's kind of just like a sigh of relief. It's like, okay. It was just like, they were just nice and just relatable. And so it really made it like safe. And I think that's one good thing about freshman week, like get involved, because that's your time to get to know your class before the rest of the campus comes, okay? The of the school year, that's also when they had cheer tryouts. Now, I had followed the Instagram before I got there so I could make sure I could stay up to date and everything. And I was really excited, but I was nervous. Like I would always be telling my boyfriend, like I said, my boyfriend, he had played football. So he would come from practice. And I was just hanging, I don't know, I was just like meeting a few people and everything. And I would be nervous like about cheer. Then cheer tryouts finally came. Yo, I don't tumble. My jumps are not high at all. But I believe I can dance. I can dance and I can cheer. So I guess it kind of makes up for it. But yeah, there was girls from everywhere, and like I said, I didn't really know anybody, but I realized throughout the days of tryouts that the same girl who lived across the hall from me, who is now my best friend, one of my best friends, she was going. So as I saw her walking out the door at the same time, like, oh, she must be going to cheer tryouts. And she met up with a girl downstairs who she came with, who's another one of my friends. And I started talking to them. I was like, oh, hey, y'all want to try out? Okay. And then we started talking. Like, I'm a talker. Then I felt like I couldn't do it, y'all. Like, under pressure, I feel like I'll be doing the thing, okay? I was doing it. I was trying. And I remember we was learning the dances. And y'all, like, I'm not saying I can't dance, but, you know, you're not used to shaking like that and stuff. So we was learning that. I felt slow. It's like uncoordinated. Yeah. Because as they teaching the stuff, going like left, right, I'm on like right, left. I'm like, I'm not getting this. And I don't know, it took me a minute to catch on to that stuff fast. I fortunately got through that, and I got to the last day, and this was the day where we was most nervous, because I'm like, Dad, Kayla, like you've come so far, and I would really be upset if I, you know, tried so hard, made it through all these days, when I ain't make it. I'm be like, ooh, dang. I was like, they could be like, ain't you the girl that tried out for a trip? No, that wasn't even me for real. No, but your girl made it. Yo, I was so happy. Like, I was nervous. It was like a sigh of relief. I was like, really? Like, I was so happy. Like, I remember that day. And plus, like, the people you're going through tryouts with, like, it was like we was becoming a team before we even made the team. Like, we was up late night practicing. And that's, like I said, everybody's really friendly. Like, even after tryouts, we didn't even know each other like that. It was like, hey, like, y'all want to go practice together? Yeah, let me get something to eat. We'll meet up here. So my boyfriend, I was like, guess what? I made it. And it was just so happy. It was like, yes, like, you know, like, we're both doing the same thing, like, you know, that we was, because he really likes football. That's what he was doing. I liked cheering. Even though it was different, I still like, you know, cheering. I was like, yay. So that was that. Getting into cheer and getting just into the swing of college classes was challenging. Like, first off, for cheer, we would have 6 a.m. So I had never had a 6 a.m. Like, earliest practice for high school cheer would be like 8. Never had a 6 a.m. I'm like, 6 a.m.? That means I gotta wake up at 5. We did a lot, like me and my team members, Blue Squad, like, we did a lot of practicing together. Like, we used to go over each other's rooms. We like, oh, you got class at 12? All right, me too. We get out, let's go to the cafe quick, let's go meet. Okay, you wanna meet at 3? Let's go over this for like 30 minutes or something. Like, we was really trying to, because it was like not even one list. Like, my high school had like 4 band dances total. Like, maybe like 1 page of cheers. To Lincoln Day is pages of band dances, pages of cheers. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. If you're deciding to go to college and play a sport, make sure you can handle, like, if you'll have multiple practices a day, which y'all probably will, make sure you can handle that on top of your classes. Because my classes, like, I took the max, which was 18 credits, because I came in with credits. So I'm like, okay, let me just take 18, and then I'll have enough credits for like 2 semesters done. Like, that's how I'm trying to graduate early now, girl, okay? But yeah, so I was taking, I think, yeah, it was 6 classes. And so I'm getting used to, like, you know, just getting up on my own. Like, I got up on my own for high school, but just like really pushing myself to walk across campus, go to class, just be organized with different classes, as well as getting up at 5, you know, for the practices. And then it, like, my day would look like for the beginning of the school year, get up at 5, no, practice at 6, probably got up at 5:40. 5:40, 5:45, take a little jog, a little fast speed walk to practice from 6 to like 7. Yeah, because some people had 8 a.m.s or like 6, 7:15, I don't know. It was like, yeah, I think it was like 6 or 7. Go back, I had to do what I had to do, take a shower, what I had to do to get ready for class. Go to class. Some days I would have like 2 or 3 classes, some days I would have 4. And then right after that class, and my latest class was always Spanish class. Like, that class ended like at 4:45. And sometimes I would have practice like at 5:15, 5:30. So after Spanish class, I was running to Hansberry, getting changed, and just setting my book back down and grabbing my cheer bag, like some waters and a snack, and going right to the wellness. Like, that was my day. Right after class, I'm like, okay, I gotta hurry up and go to practice. Then after practice, in the beginning of the year, after practice, I was able to go finish my work and everything. I mean, I didn't really have a lot of work, and I don't really do a lot of work. Sometimes I question how I'm passing because, like, I do work, but I do work like once a week for like one class. I don't know, but I do it somehow. But it took me a minute to kind of manage that because I was trying to manage like meeting new people, as well as going to 2 practices a day, as well as going to classes, as well as still like going to with my boyfriend, making sure like we had time together, because he had 2 practices a day too. So we was both tired. Like sometimes we would just go to sleep and be like, okay, that's us seeing each other. Like we'd be tired for real. Hear a lot of people say it's like a family environment, and that's because like it really is. Like when I first got to the school, it was really like, even people I didn't know, I'd be walking through the tunnel, they'd be like, hey, I'd be like, oh hey, because like where I'm from, some kids are not doing that. They walk right past. Like at Lincoln, like I saw people helping people that they didn't even know. Like if it was like a big party that night, you know, of course, okay, it's college, everybody's drinking. Okay, some people may be just a little tipsy, some people may be drunk. Like I've seen people help people that they don't even know, like, but because they're drunk, like help them get back to their rooms, help them like get some water, food, just help them in general, or just make sure they're okay. Like people will just generally ask you, hey, or like, hey, y'all good? Yeah, we good. Y'all good? All right. Like, and that's what I liked about it. Like I like that type of stuff. You know, I don't like that campus stuff where y'all don't care about each other, because it's like, it's a home away from home. So why would you not want to care about the people around you? Like that don't make sense to me. But one thing I didn't realize is it's a world of sex and drugs, and I didn't realize that. I said, like, when y'all get to college, like everybody is horny, literally everybody. Like be careful who you do your little stuff with, your little business with. Don't take advantage of nobody. Don't let nobody take advantage of you, okay? Be smart, think for your own. Don't follow nobody. Don't follow your friends or nobody, okay? Be your own person, literally, please. The classes I had personally weren't hard. Like my first semester I had just like basic, like I had English, a Spanish class, you had to take African American experience, first year experience, just basic stuff like that. Even like my second semester I just had like 1 Spanish class, and just like a science lab, just finishing the rest of my stuff, you know. I wouldn't say my classes personally were hard. Some people may say theirs were. It depends on what professor you have. You know, every professor is different, every teacher teaches differently. They have their own style, they give out different amounts of work. Some do only tests, some do homework as well, some do only papers. Like I had a class, we ain't had no homework. Like our grade was just our attendance and just like these papers on like these short readings and stuff like that. And so one thing, like you just have to make sure if you're having trouble, like at Lincoln, I feel like there's no reason for you not to know something, like if that makes sense, because there are so many, like you're there with upperclassmen who are literally, who have taken those classes. So if you need help, and like say you need help with this freshman science, and you know somebody who just took that, like speak up, tell them you need help. Like somebody gonna know somebody who gonna text in that group me and be like, yo, who know this teacher, cause I need help, stuff like that. Like, and nobody wants to go and flunk, because look, I have seen, not a lot, but I've seen a few people who came to school and thought it was just okay, all parties, drinking, this, that, and the third. Yeah, they barely went to class. I'm like, not you paying your money just to sit in the dorm room with a twin XL. That don't make sense to me. Don't do that, because that's dumb. Like, college is not a party. We have parties, but college is college. Like, that's another thing. I feel like everybody there is focused. Like, one thing I like that we had these like professional Mondays, whatever. I think it was Mondays. So like Mondays, everybody, well, whoever wanted to, you know, you just dress up professionally. And to me, I feel like it really started off my week well. Like sometimes I was dressed up like in like a cute, like business casual, like with my little heel booties, and just walking around campus. And this makes you feel good. Like guys would be in suits, like they would be dressed up so nice. Girls would be dressed up so nice. Like it's just like a nice environment. Like we all dressed up, snazzy, like stuff like that. Like we be focused for real. You have some people, that's at any school though, you'll have some people who don't be focused at all. That's like Homecoming was fun. My friend came up. My friend Toya, bestie, came up for homecoming. About homecoming, I was single. It's okay though. It's okay. If y'all gonna come in a relationship, I'm not even gonna tell y'all not to do it because mad people told me not to do it, but it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, we breaking up because people told me not to do it. Like, if you like who you with, you love who you with, whatever. Like for real, you're not just gonna be like, oh, we gotta break up because they said so. When you go to school with your boo, with your significant other, then do it. Okay? Do it. Don't listen to these people. No, they're not trustworthy though. Y'all going across America. I don't know. FaceTime ain't gonna be enough. I don't know about that. See, I don't know about that. Long distance, I can do that. But yeah, we ended up breaking up. Oh, orgs and campus life. So, like I said, I got involved with cheerleading. That took up a lot of my time. Like, I didn't really have time to do much of anything else. Like, I joined the Thurgood Marshall Law Society, but those meetings for that org were always the time I had to practice. So I was not able to go to a meeting. Like, I would talk to the girl. She was the president of it, and she would like just tell me, like, let me know what's going on, send me anything they went over. And I mean, cheer, if you try out for cheer, or maybe even any sport, it's a commitment. Like, it might just be that in class, like, but there's so many things to get involved in at Lincoln. Like, if I didn't make the cheer team, I was gonna say I would have tried out to be like a band dancer, but my body don't move like that. I don't know what I would have done, but I would have done something because I'm that type of person. I like being involved. Like, once cheer ended and I just had class, I was bored. I can't just be a student. Like, I have to do something. Like, you're in college, you're in a new environment. Try something new. Try, I don't know, join an org. Try to meet new people. Like, make it a goal, meet a person a week. Like, to me, everybody was really friendly. There was nobody I met and they was just like rude or nasty. Like Lincoln always has events. Like, if you go there and say that you're bored, then you don't go out your room. Okay, now I ain't even gonna hype up the food. I'm not saying it's nasty. The food is edible, okay? And I'm gonna speak for both because I'm vegetarian, okay? So I guess, like, for meat options, I can't tell y'all how the meat tastes, but people be eating it. So I don't know. Well, okay, I'm pescatarian because I ate fish on Fridays. The fish used to be good. Like, I would eat, like, they had like a little sandwich station. I would get, people used to bomb on me, but I don't care. It's my veggie sandwich with tomatoes and spinach and bread. Or tomatoes, spinach and bread and banana peppers. Like, I would just make up whatever I saw, whatever veggies. I did feel like sometimes for dinner, say they was doing chicken or like some rice or like some real basic stuff. Sometimes it would be hard to find a veggie meal to where I would get full. Like, sometimes I would have to have that dry sandwich and they wouldn't even have my peppers. Go back to the room, have some oodles and noodles, oatmeal. I love some oatmeal. Put that water up in the microwave. Look, love the oatmeal. It's quick, easy, fast. You know, we got KFC. The KFC, it was okay. I think the one time something happened. Oh, one time my mashed potatoes was looking real old. I ain't even gonna lie. They was looking old. I said, oh nah. Oh no, baby. Wasting my money. I don't even know if that was on my flex. Like, I think that was real money. You know, we got BRB. That's like, is Be Right Burger. Burger place. I think they do cheesesteaks. They do like fries too. They have veggie burgers every now and then. Don't rely on it. And like, I got the veggie burger and I feel like they didn't cook it like for real. Like, it was a little soft to me. I wanted it like a nice settled crunch like a regular burger. I wasn't feeling it. It's okay. But we also, you know, we got an off-brand little Starbucks. That'd be okay. An off-brand little Chipotle thing. I heard they changed it this year because of COVID. I don't know how COVID campus is, so this is all pre-COVID, for real. This is 2019, 2020. On the weekends, you might have to rely on your dorm stuff a little more because they just be giving up and on the weekends, like for breakfast, no, not breakfast, brunch. you know, everybody be quick to get them waffle things, but sometimes they don't be having the waffles out, and sometimes they be like, what am I gonna eat? I just be having fruit. I feel like one thing that helped me meet so many people is wrong because my personality. Like I'm honestly still getting used to talking in front of a camera, so I feel like I'm not 100% myself yet. But if you know me in person, you know, I act like a straight crackhead. Like I'm crackhead, I'm slow, like I don't know, I'm goofy. Like, and I'm a people person, I like talking. I did Stroll Like an Alpha with my team. That helped us become closer as a team, but also helped me meet some alphas that I know, like other people who were doing the show. You know, when you do certain events like that, like you can do pageants, okay? Even if there's like an event, you're like, oh, I want to go, but I got nobody to go with. Go, you'll meet people there. Like, stop being so scary. I feel like the parties on campus when I got there, it was fun. It was actually, I would say, like during freshman week, we had a silent party. That day, that's my first silent party. That was really fun, actually. Like, everybody was sweating. It was good though. I think the corniest party ever been. I ain't even gonna say that. But yeah, I'll say the parties were fun. If you're gonna drink responsibly. Okay, make sure you got some trusted friends around you to help you out. Like I said, I stayed in Hansberry. The dorms were fine. They're like regular size dorms. Okay. I got involved. That's how I met a lot of people. I'm gonna say I met a lot, like the whole campus. But I feel like I met a good amount of people. But like my personal opinion on the school, I feel like I like the school. I feel like it's something that fits me. Overall, before we got kicked out because of the Rona, I would give it 8 out of 10. And that's only because I had to learn a few things on the way. Like for example, I became friends with these 2 girls. Turns out they wasn't my friends. They took my business. Okay, lesson learned. You gotta learn who your real friends are, who they aren't. Yeah, I went through a breakup in college, and I think that was kind of hard as well because, mind you, I'm over here trying to cry, and I can't even cry because there's a roommate in the room. Like, and so that was another thing. But I would say that, and in college, it helped me grow in some ways, and that's something I try to do now. Like, I try to see the positive out of the negative stuff, and yeah, like if you guys go to college like that, like in a relationship, you guys break up, of course, like, okay, you might be sad, whatever. Okay, I don't know how you really feel about them, but you'll get over it. And just remember, you're on a campus with a whole bunch of other people. I'm not saying go be a little thought, but definitely, like, you're young. You're literally 18. Like, how they realize that? I'm like, girl, you're 18. Like, you're 18. Like, go make new friends. Like, go find a new hobby. Like, go meet some new people. Like, maybe, shoot, go find somebody else you're interested in. Maybe, like, it's college. Be safe, but have fun. So I would say that's my whole freshman experience. Like, right now, sophomore year, rough. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. If y'all have any questions, like about the school, dorms, like anything I really talked about, just put them down below for real. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what else you guys want to see. Bye.